The topic we chose was health and performance implications of sedentary video gaming and esports. My name is Jacob Heberle.
I'm Kobe Giron.
And my name is Richard Mussett.
Some of the mental and emotional health risks of esports consist of gaming addiction, negative coping mechanisms, unhealthy lifestyles, loneliness and social isolation, depression and anxiety, increased aggressive behavior. To reestablish normal functioning, regulate dopamine levels, and improve quality of life is simply to take a break from gaming. Take 3 weeks to 2 months. Those who are addicted are encouraged to explore other activities and hobbies of interest as an alternative to gaming while dopamine levels reset. Many physical concerns that have been seen in esports are sleep disturbances, vision issues, overuse injuries, and metabolic concerns from energy drink consumption. According to a research survey conducted by Dr. Zwibble of the American Osteopathic Association, 56% of esports athletes experience eye fatigue, 42% report neck and back pain, 36% wrist pain, and 32% hand pain. Some common esports injuries include carpal tunnel syndrome, tennis elbow, back pain, tendonitis in forearms, shoulder stiffness, neck pain, and hand cramps. To treat carpal tunnel syndrome, while the wrist must be protected during the day, a splint is worn in the evening to hold the wrist still. For tennis elbow, anyone who suffers from this injury should first stop the activity that causes the pain and spare the affected arm.
Typical health and wellness practitioners within an esports organization. Dominic King is an example of a doctor that works in esports medicine programs. Doctors like Dr. King help treat esports athletes for things like neck, arm, and back pain. Dr. King is an orthopedic surgeon that is leading research efforts to better esports athletes' health. Practitioners include sports medicine physicians, sports psychologists, rehabilitation specialists, sports vision specialists, nutritionists, and ergonomic specialists. Health and wellness recommendations for esports players. Gamers generally see the same injuries as people who work on computers. These injuries include eye strain, hearing loss, inflammation of tendons, pain from nerve compression, and neck and shoulder strains. How to prevent esports-related injuries. Maintain a good posture, stretch often to prevent joint stiffness, take breaks to avoid long periods of repetitive movements, invest in a good gaming chair and other equipment, manage pain and stiffness by cutting back on gaming time. Common equipment used relating to esports health and wellness. Gaming chairs to help prevent strain on the back, over-the-ear headphones to help with sound protection and damage to eardrums, corrective lenses to help prevent eye strain, and arm and wrist support. This equipment can be useful as 42% of esports athletes reported back and neck pain, 56% reported eye fatigue, 36% reported wrist and hand pain. Injuries are greatly reduced when proper equipment is being used during prolonged gaming.
There are many stories of aspiring gamers who have suffered from esports-related injuries. One such person was Julia Bright, who spent over 8 hours a day playing Overwatch. She suffered from torn ligaments in her hands, extreme wrist pain, and claw grip hands deformities. Continuing on with more current news, another such player was Chinese superstar League of Legends player Zhang Zhao, who retired after a long, successful career due to deteriorating mental and physical health. As esports is a growing field with a projected 11.5% increase of viewers from 2021 to 2022, many new esports players and aspiring gamers will join the scene, increasing the risk of those individuals getting injured. Esports athletes and traditional athletes both suffer from injuries, but the types and causes can vary. Esports athletes commonly suffer from wrist pain, back and neck pain from poor posture. Traditional athletes commonly suffer from broken bones, sprains, and joint pain. However, both can suffer from injuries such as torn ligaments in the wrists and hands, and more importantly, increased mental distress and declining mental health. Both traditional and esports athletes are put under extreme pressure to perform and to be the best, which can harm their mental health.
Some esports benefits include improved hand and eye coordination, attention and visual acuity, basic visual processing, executive function, problem solving and strategy skill development, and boost self-confidence and player socialization.
There's a growing concern about the potential health risk of esports athletes suffering from both physical and mental health issues. Many players suffer from both declining physical health from long hours of play and increased mental strain from pressure to win and be the best.
Additionally, professional esports players can avoid health risks by following similar lifestyles as traditional athletes, doing things like maintaining a good diet, staying hydrated, resting, and using proper equipment to practice.